Hello there.
There we go. Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Technical difficulties are hopefully done by now.
Yes.
Oh man.
We are ready. We are ready.
Ish. You know, we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Let's see if I can play a little bed music as well while we're here. What, is that playing? No, that's not playing. What's going on? Oh, I know what's going on.
No. Oh no.
I know what's going on. We got to do this, right? And then there we go. Okay.
Think so? Yeah.
That's the outro. Then let me switch it up.
We got it.
Okay,
We got it.
It's going smoother now.
We got it.
We got it. We got, dude. We got it. We got it, dude.
We got it.
We got it. Sensei. Sensei.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. I got a question for you to start things off real quick.
What is thy question?
All right. Hey, Obi-Wan, the show. You know,
Yes.
I don't know if we'll get to talk about it during the actual show today because we're gonna do the whole like season review next week.
Yeah. Yes. The finale already crazy.
Oh my god, it's so fast. But
Mm-hmm.
how you feeling about it so far? We're 5 episodes in. I'm curious.
I'm loving it, man. I love it, man. You know me, I'm a huge Vader fan too. It's just seeing some of the scenes. It's just it's surreal, man. We gotta finally get a little taste of how strong he really is. You know, like I feel like, you know, in the other movies, kind of like they hold him back a little bit. Nice to see his true potential and power slowly spewing out, I should say. I'm excited to see more, man. I just hope, honestly, that this may even leeway into other stuff, like maybe have Vader do his own side series, or have I mean, why not do another Obi-Wan season 2 for sakes, you know? But I don't know, it could change depending on what happens next week, I guess, right? If they decide to make the ending lead up to, no, I don't think it's possible because of the ages of the characters, right? So it definitely can't be the only season if they like. It can't be. But actually, yeah, I guess they could do a jump. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. They could do a hyper jump. Why have the word escaping me? Is it hyper jump?
Just jump.
You know what they do? Hyperdrive? Hyper jump.
The hyperdrive is down.
I can't even think of the name now. It's like escaping me.
Jump into warp speed, because like
warp
all these
speed?
different, all these different,
so many different ones.
Call it something different, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's always a different thing. So I was like, oh, time skip. Let's say time skip.
Yeah, no,
there you go.
Could do a time skip. We're not sure yet, but you know, you never know. Like they already have Hayden and Ewan McGregor, so
yeah,
you might as well.
Yeah. I'm just excited for the the season finale. I've heard rumors that this episode, the last one coming up, is potentially pretty long. Some people are speculating an hour and a half from what I've been seeing.
That's a full movie.
Yeah, right. So I'm excited though. I'd watch it. Sure, why not?
I would watch it too. I'm 5 episodes in. I might as well watch it a whole hour and a half of a finale.
Right. I'm just hoping I feel like though, we can kind of see what might happen. But I'm excited.
I am too. Okay, so there's been a lot of stuff going on in Obi-Wan. Some of it has been definitely noteworthy, and we'll get into that next week. But it really feels nice, especially the first few episodes, like the first episode itself, just seeing, Ben be Ben.
Yeah. And I just respect Ewan so much, man. I remember seeing some interviews and asking him, like, prepping for the role, and he watched Alex Guinness, just how he did stuff, and just trying to copy or mirror his movements and stuff. Yeah, you kind of see it when he does the
beard stroke.
The beard. He kind of goes to the side here. I love it, man. It's just little things, man. He's just really taking it. I love it.
And remember, like, I don't know if you saw that in Celebration. When him and Hayden Christensen were being interviewed, he was like, I had to remember the Obi-Wan accent again, and I was like,
yeah,
that makes sense, because like his normal accent is kind of like thicker,
Irish. Yeah, it's almost like an Irish, very Irish. I mean,
where is he from? Ewan? Is he Irish?
Pretty sure it's McGregor, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Irish or Scottish, maybe.
He's Scottish.
He's Scottish. Yeah, maybe Scottish. Yeah,
okay.
Scottish.
He does have that.
Yeah, so he's yeah, man. He's still like, even, dude. They look so good. They are so in shape. Yeah. Just like even at their age, it's kind of insane to see how much they've aged, but they still look great. And I'm just happy that honestly, that it's got to come back, man. Especially for Hayden.
Do you think?
I'm so happy.
I was seeing, their interviews.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get the same vibe that I do, but Hayden looks a little older than Ewan McGregor.
Yeah. Sometimes he does. Yeah, you can see it, man. For sure. Like, yeah, you can get in the wrinkles, man, a little bit.
Yeah. He's wrinkling a lot quicker than Ewan McGregor is, and that might just be genetics, or that might have been stress from something. But like, I was surprised because isn't he like, I don't know, like a couple of like five, at least 5?
Yeah, he's fairly. I would say fairly younger than him. It might be the clean shave too that we see. Maybe if we had Ewan with the clean shave, it might look a little older, but I don't know. It could be. But yeah, I definitely know what you mean.
It's a 10-year difference.
10 years, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Some people just have the genes, man.
That's true.
The young genes, man. I mean, look at Paul Rudd. Jeez.
Paul Rudd, Keanu.
Look at Shakira. My God. Look, people look great, man. Some people just got it. Tom Cruise, yeah, we said Tom Cruise, right? Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Definitely Tom Cruise. Like, there was a point where he stopped aging.
Yeah, like, right.
He doesn't look like he's 20, but he definitely like stopped aging.
He doesn't look like the age he is either. That's right. It's like it's nutty, man. It's wild. It's like you can all hope.
I was gonna say let's do a quick thumbnail. Let's do a quick screenshot.
Let's do it.
Let's do a quick one. Let's see. Throwing up.
I wish I had like a moon shaped something there.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I don't know what I could hold. I don't even have like a half moon thing.
Or like a scepter, right? Like a
bird face.
Yeah, like something Egyptian in our room. Oh,
bird face. I'm just gonna color it black and white.
There you go. I like that.
Let's just do a quick like smile, and then I'll Photoshop it black and white. You won't believe what these YouTubers say.
Yeah, right. About Moon Knight.
Let's see. Let me throw it up on Photoshop real quick before I. So dumb.
Every time. Yeah. No, song's like in my head.
Oh, that was the song, wasn't it?
Yeah. It just like does the little. Every time That's a good song though.
Oh yeah, it is. And you know, it's been a couple of weeks since I saw Moon Knight, and I was watching a couple of clips to refresh my memory, and it's just like, oh, yeah, this is a good show.
It's a great show, man. I can't wait to talk about it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, baby.
Let's see. Oh my god, I didn't even get our poses. I just
Was it just us like talking mid-sentence or something?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
So if I want to do it again?
No, we could. Do you want to do it again? I think
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Let me pull it up one more time. Here we go. 3. Oh, nope. Wait. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's good. That's good.
There you go. I like it. I like it, Picasso.
Oh man. Okay. Just posting it real quick.
You guys have any plans for Father's Day?
Yes. Well, the thing is, we're pretty terrified of COVID, right?
No. Right.
Yeah. So what we're doing is we're having a quiet night in today, right? And then we might order some food or cook something up. But tomorrow we're gonna eat out when there's less people.
Less people. Yeah. Smart.
So we're playing it a little safe today, just out of fear, mainly.
I like that. That. Safety. Safety first.
Yeah, you gotta play a little safe, because.
Of course.
Like, I play soccer with some friends. I've been playing soccer again.
Nice.
And with some of my friends I used to play soccer with, just some pickup soccer, and
nice.
One of them, his whole crew got COVID on Wednesday after they went out Friday night.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
So it kind of got me paranoid again. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. No, I'd be too, for sure. For sure.
So yeah, we're playing it a little safe again because the parents are seniors, and
yeah,
we really don't want to take the risk, especially.
You're feeling pretty good, probably. Yeah, currently don't feel anything. That's good.
Yeah. So his whole crew got it because he didn't go with them.
Oh, okay.
So they went out Friday night to a bar, and he was out with clients somewhere else.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
For work, so he kind of dodged the bullet, and I
okay,
don't want to take that risk.
Yeah, definitely, man. Good thing you're being safe about it. That's good, man. A lot of people aren't.
Because me and my family, we've been so good about it the past how many weeks, right? So it's just
keep it going, man.
Yeah, I want to keep playing this because
I agree. Hopefully it goes down a little bit. I know here it's not as bad. I know there's some new thing going around. I don't think it's here, but heard about this new
variant.
I don't know if it's a variant or if it's a totally new thing I've been hearing about. I can't remember. I almost want to say they called it like a monkey flu or something like that. But it could be thinking of something else. Let me see.
Isn't that AIDS?
Monkeypox. That's what they're calling
it. Oh, monkeypox. Okay.
Yeah. People are saying it may have been spreaded here, but this is something way different. So yeah, that's sad. Hopefully we're better at containing. We've learned, after COVID, right? Oh, geez.
Dude, I really hope so, because it's,
I know.
It's just so scary.
It really is, man. It really is.
Okay, I think we're good to start.
All right.
Stuff has been tweeted and whatnotted. Can you check if you got tagged and all that?
Yes, I will check it.
I too will check on
Check it out.
Check it like a big mountain.
We got it. Yes. Ooh, I like the black and white. Looks good.
Okay.
Looks good.
I think it could have been better, but I'm working with what
We need more moon stuff.
Yeah. You know what? That's my fault. I should have had pyramids as our background today.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
That's my bad.
It's okay. City kind of works too, Nightlife.
Egypt isn't as deserted as Wonder Woman 1982.
I mean, Night's in the name, so we got a Night City. I mean, that works.
Mm.
Right?
Oh man. Oh, how do you like the posts we've been doing on socials? I've been kind of enjoying making them.
Yeah, I like them too, man. I'm liking the I like the our what do you call this? Jeez, the Sonic one was good too. I love that a lot. But the posts are also very funny.
The Sonic one was fun. Like, thank you for clipping that out, by the way.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Good job. Like,
hell yes,
we still have other stuff
yes.
now in the bank.
Nah, yeah, right. If
So,
I feel like we say something, I'll just clip it.
Yeah. So
down.
now we have stuff for next week. That we
Right.
Yeah.
Skirtso, what is going on? Good morrow. Skirtso. He said stalling quit. That's what he said.
Sorry, we're just making sure everyone else knows. The one other fan of the podcast, one other friend, knows that we're online. Good morrow, Skirtso.
Good morrow indeed.
How have you been, buddy? How's your week been? And have you seen the whole of Moon Knight, Skirtso? Because that's what we're talking about today.
Moon Knight.
Starlight. Thinking about you.
I need you. Moon Knight. All night. Let's fight. I need you.
Let's fight. The kaiju. Moon Knight. Starlight. Like when Khonshu and Amit got huge.
Yeah, Khonshu, was that you?
He was huge.
Yeah, no, that was cool. Yeah, like I said, dude, I'm so excited to talk about it because it's funny, like, you know, with expectations versus what happens. I'm just so excited.
Oh yeah, man! Like, 'cause we waited quite a bit for this. We knew it was coming.
Yeah, right. They did hint it for quite a almost no, not once a year ago, or maybe it has been a year. Has it been a year? Could be wrong, but it was quite some time. We got a little teasers, right? So that was interesting. Skirto says, "Oh no, he has no Disney Plus, sadly, so he has not seen it."
Skirto, you know you don't need Disney Plus to see Moon Knight. Skirto,
Speaking of Disney Plus, Doctor Strange is out soon on that app. I believe on the 28th of this month. Very quick, man. It's just in theaters, you know. But I get it. Disney Plus wants to reward those who don't go to the theaters. Yeah. Let's see. June 22nd. So, that's in a couple of days. 4 days.
4 days.
3 for you, yeah. So crazy.
That's fast. Yeah, no.
That is fast. I'm definitely gonna watch it. You know, it's such a good movie.
I appreciate it. Yeah, because like some people don't want to go out in the theaters.
Right. If you want to be safe too.
Yeah. Well, Skirtso, are you okay with spoilers? Because we're gonna drop some spoilers today. So if you're not, you might want to avoid it. But we're also gonna say why you should or shouldn't watch Moon Knight. So.
That's true.
So you know.
That is true. I'll be all right with spoilers.
All right, cool.
Nice. You know, we do spoilers once in a full moon. Every time I wake up.
Gosh dang it. You got me. You got me.
Out for the fun quit thought. Nice, man. We appreciate that, Skirt. So thanks, man.
Well, you're fun.
Amazing.
You're fun.
You're fun. You're the fun. You bring out the fun. There we go.
I'm just saying.
You can't have fun unless Skirtso's here.
I mean, yeah. You're not. Where's the lie?
Yeah, right. Where's the lie? It's all truth, my friends.
Okay. I've posted on the stories as well, so you can go ahead and share that. But
yes, dude. You know what's funny? You know what's crazy, rather? So, we all know Ethan Hawke plays the villain here, and I didn't even realize that the actress who plays Robin from Stranger Things that's her dad.
Yeah, Maya Hawke is.
Yeah, I never knew that him and well, I don't think him and Uma are together anymore, are they?
Uma Thurman. I don't think
But like,
so.
you know, like once I found out that was her parents, I'm like, oh my god, I totally see that. That's totally their child.
She looks like both of them somehow.
She really does. Because
sometimes you look more like one parent. Although she does kind of have Uma Thurman's hair, and but she,
what's his name looks like his dad a lot. geez, U.S. agent who played in Captain Falcon.
Yeah,
he looks like his dad. Russell, yeah, Russell.
Russell. Kurt Russell's cute.
Kurt Russell, yeah, it looks like Kurt Russell, dude, for sure.
What's U.S. agent's name? Frick.
I know it's John, right? John Kennedy? No, is it John Kennedy?
It is Wyatt Russell.
I was way close.
You were so close. You were
so close, but so far.
I mean, all white names are.
Yeah, it was in there somewhere.
Reginald Smith.
He said, "In multitasking a little harder, so I might forget the fine points." That's a good point. I feel like when I'm talking, like, for example, like when anime with somebody, and I know I'm gonna watch it later, and they're like, "I'm gonna say all this stuff now." I think Attack on Titan is a perfect reference. Someone said all this Attack on Titan stuff, but then when I actually watched it, I didn't even remember what they said.
Oh, I get that. Like, yes.
Yeah, right.
You're
just because you're so invested in what's going on at the time, I feel like your brain just like, and then maybe when it happens, you're like, oh yeah.
And you need the visual aids, right? Like someone telling you why.
No, right.
Or
right.
like, giving you like the this is why I like it, and this is why you might like it. Like, it's fun because you get their energy, and you get more of like, oh, okay, I'm loving what they're saying, versus like the visual aid of like, oh, I'm imagining every single bit, and that's why, So it's really a different experience. Yeah. So yeah, I totally understand that.
Oh yeah, man.
I totally understand that. All right, Derek, Sensei.
Yas.
I think it is time.
It is time
to start the show, so we could talk about why Moon Knight should be watched on Disney Plus as soon as possible.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. All right, we're gonna start the show, guys. We're gonna start the show.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it. Oh, yeah. No, when you ask me what I've been up to, I'll also talk about the anime I got into. It's fun. But yeah, let's go. Let's do it. All right, starting the show in 3, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 1. What? Oh, what happened? No, we're gonna do it again. I will not mess this up this week. We're gonna do it again. Hold the phone, people. We're starting
it's
again.
Like we need those little clicker thing.
We're gonna clip this into a clip this week.
There we go.
I messed that up. We've been doing this for like 5 years and I still mess up the intro. Hold on, give me 1 sec. We're gonna do this again. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's still. Oh my gosh. So stupid. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everyone. The Quit Stalling Geekcast intro is perfect every week. You hear us. I am your host. I am Herald Silvestre, welcoming you to the Quit Stalling Media Studio, live on a Sunday afternoon. And with me today is the veritable sensei of humor. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the man all the way in the far, far west. It's Derek O'Brien.
Nietzsche, what is up, everybody? How we doing? We excited? We're talking about some Moon Knight today.
I'm excited.
Some alter ego stuff. Maybe we got some news for y'all. A good day. It's a good day to be a geek. It's always a good day to be.
It's always a good day to be a geek.
Let's be honest. It's always.
I feel you. I feel you.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited today.
It's so good to see you.
As I always am. It's great to see you too, man. It's great to see you.
Yeah. It's been a couple of days since I last saw you. It's been a while since we've been able to do back-to-back shows, and I'm so happy.
Yes, it has been some time indeed. I'm excited we're back on the grind, as they say.
Oh yeah, it feels good.
Man, we're back, everybody.
And if I'm gonna be honest, if I'm gonna be honest, man, my week is never complete without seeing you.
Oh,
if I could just say that.
Thank you. That means a lot. It melts my heart and melts other things that I cannot explain on the podcast today.
Butter, just ice,
Yeah, ice. Yeah. I'm gonna, it's just, let's just say it's a good thing the camera is only capturing the top half of me today. Oh,
good time.
Good time.
Oh man, I'm excited because we're finally talking about Moon Knight. It's been weeks in the making.
Yes.
The show's been out for the season finale has been out for like a month now.
Yeah.
So long overdue, and we had a couple of we've talked about a few episodes in previous previous iterations of the Geekcast. So I'm glad we finally get to talk about the finale today.
Dude, same, man. I'm just so excited, dude.
There's
like,
so
this
much.
Is and it's so much talk. Yeah, it's so much talk about. I'm glad to give our opinions on people who might, maybe have not watched the show yet, because I do know it's not a big character. It's brand new. It might be a little hard to get your foot in. So that's why you guys have us. We're gonna give you all that info so you know.
Yeah. You might be unconscious about things that might appeal to you.
Yes.
In Moon Knight. And,
yes.
I admit that we're gonna talk about a lot of those today. So.
And Herald deserves an Oscar, doesn't he, guys?
Lay low on the Oscar talk.
Last week I was kind of feeling. I messed it up. I was gonna say I tried to go Isaac, but I couldn't figure out how to do Isaac. Oh Lord, the chain has been broken.
Oh, man,
the chain has been broken.
It's
all right.
Yeah, in Filipino, Derek, you couldn't make tawit the.
Yeah, there we go. Right?
Yeah, Hippo Goddess was hilarious, and
I know she was great.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about all of that.
Yeah. We're jumping ahead, you guys. Well, that was a little teaser for those listening now.
We got news.
Strap
today.
in for the rest.
Yeah, we got news today. We've been talking about so much stuff that's been out, but we also got news that we're excited about. Things that are related to airbending, fire bending, water bending. I don't think there's any Sokka, so there's no back bending.
No jerk bending either.
But Derek, before we get to the news and all our spoilery reviews and talks, I'm curious, man. What have you been up to since we last spoke?
Well, Sensei has been preparing for a grand move, so we've been applying to some houses. I mentioned to Harold, and we're finally getting a house, so that's exciting. A lot of people say moving is very stressful, but I don't know why I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's exciting for me. I do get how it can be stressful, but I'm just so excited to get a new room to set up again. Yes. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I haven't been able to play too many video games. I did, in fact, hop back into Phasmo though on Friday.
I saw your stream alert. You're in Phasmophobia again.
It was man. They updated a lot. It's very hard, and I pooped myself quite a bit. It was pretty scary. So for gaming on a game front, that's I think the only thing I've tried. Oh, and of course I did hop into Maneater. It was free on Epic.
Game.
Yeah, it was free on Epic, and I was like, you know what? I've seen this game. It's free. I'll take a free game, sure. I got in there. Skirta was there too, hanging out on the stream, letting me know he said this game was awesome, and it is, man. Fish are not friends in that game, I'll tell you right now. So they are food.
They are food.
Okay? They are food. And amongst other things, but yeah, very fun game. But that's pretty much what I've been up to, man. How about you? What is the Herald of Silvestre been doing?
Oh, real quick, I found. I'll pull up a clip real quick before we talk about me. I'll pull up a clip real quick of you. Yeah.
Me.
Let me play it.
Nani?
Of you playing?
There it is.
Maneater.
Yes.
It looks like a really fun game, by the way. Can I just say
man.
that?
It's really fun. It was actually challenging until I figured out how to do it, but it was very fun. It's one of those, you eat things, you get bigger. You eat the bigger things, you get even bigger. There was an iPad game that was like this, and I played that.
Yes, I was about to say.
Yes, dude.
That's what it reminds me of.
Right, but it's just like the graphics are a lot better, dude. Okay, strap in for this. The narrator of the game in almost every scene, even while you're playing, is Chris Parnell.
Wait, are we talking about Chris Parnell, former SNL cast member, Jerry from Rick and Morty?
Jerry from Rick and Morty, man.
He's also in Archer as Cyril.
Is Archer. He's right. Yes, he's in a lot of things. He's great, and I heard his voice, and he'll narrate like when you're eating. Just anything. You can just be swimming, and you're just like, did you know that this fish was swimming in the thing? It just has so these little factoids. It's amazing, man. It's such a great game. I'm definitely gonna get back into it. I haven't beat it yet. I did tell myself we'll beat it on stream together, but so cool, man. It's very awesome.
He's got that like that radio commercial voice.
He does. He really does.
Right?
He's a great voice.
He's hilarious. I love that guy. He was even a Dr. Spaceman in 30 Rock.
Yes, he was.
Dr. Spaceman.
Dr. Spaceman. Dude, he's such a good, and he sounds so good. I knew when I heard it, I was like, hold on. Chat, tell me who this is. I know who this is. Don't want to like say it's someone else. Then I'm like, oh my god, it is Chris. It's Jerry. It's Jerry.
Yeah, I love that guy.
There was that. That was a lot of fun, man. Have you been playing any games this week or anything like that?
Yeah. Yes. But off stream. You know.
Yes.
I've been working a day job. I've been finally finding time to edit.
Look at you go.
Stuff for Quit Stalling. DZ wants to cook stuff up, so we're doing that as well. Cook it up. I've been able to play soccer again, Derek. I've been enjoying I've been playing video games and real life games. You know, physical activities, and it's fun, man. I like that. I've been enjoying the crap out of life the past couple of weeks, and you know,
that's amazing, man.
It is. It's so good. But on the video game front, I've been continuing my trudge, my walk through the MSQ.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Judges say 6 out of 10 recovery.
Yeah. There you go.
I've been going through the MSQ of Final Fantasy 14.
Nice.
It's been good. I've been enjoying myself.
Nice, man.
Getting sidetracked with all the crafting jobs and the I don't know. I don't think in any game I've ever been a crafter. I don't know why. I know it's so. Actually, I'll step back. I did do fishing in Final Fantasy. I don't know why the fishing was fun because you can go like on an ocean. You can go on like when you get a certain level, go on this massive boat and just fish with a lot of people. It's so cool. It's just like, and that wasn't always there, right? And when they got that, and I was like, oh, and then I found out you can get a mount through it if you do like a certain. I got it, and it felt great. So it's very cool. See, like that's what a lot of these games should aspire to when it comes to like a profession system. And
yes.
The hilarious thing is World of Warcraft has talked about doing something like that for the next expansion. And I'm just like, yes.
Oh, right.
The right move.
Dude, those things are like so fun, and it's even what Squirtle said in the chat. It's this is the way get sidetracked by everything, right? Yes. Right? You got to do all the stuff on the side, you know? Why not? Take your time, enjoy it, you know?
I'm enjoying
go window shopping a little bit. It's okay, honey.
I'm trying like every job. I've tried Rogue. I'm doing a lot of the profession ones now because I was encouraged to, and I'm not regretting it. I'm really trying to get to Gunbreaker though. Like I want to. That's the job I want to try out.
Oh, that's a fun class, man.
Because I hear
I like when people said you get a man-eater. Yes, when you fish, you get the man-eater mount. It's what it is. It's really true. It's true. It's so true, and it feels great. But yeah, man, I agree. It's just do all the side stuff, man. Enjoy it.
And I like it when like. I'm not a fan of Blizzard right now, but I like it when games borrow systems that work, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if the PvP system in Guild Wars 2 works, take that. That's what they did with Star Wars: The Old Republic. They got a lot of the PvP designers from Guild Wars 2 and took that. And Star Wars has some of the best PvP in an MMO ever.
Dude, I agree.
Right?
And, dude, I like that you mentioned that because speaking of Blizzard, I feel like a lot of people don't realize it's not always like which is better. I think I like to look at it as you want Blizzard and Final Fantasy both to succeed, because then they'll feed off each other competitive wise, right? They'll want to get better. They'll want to be the same. And they actually did that. Dude, the new PvP of Final Fantasy is like Overwatch.
I heard.
It's insane. Yeah, they revamped so much, and it's so fun. And I feel like people don't understand that if these games aren't as big, if they were just a big game, which I think WoW had that for a while because it was just the only good game. There's not a lot of new stuff they can think of because they're like, well, we kind of got everything.
And they're suffering from it
right.
now.
You need that. You need the other games to like, get there and boom, boom, boom. Oh, I know what that gasp means.
I know what that gasp means. Human Panda 22 with his 42nd month subscription. Gotta give a shout out to the old HP himself. He's been on that streaming grind, Sensei. He's been on that streaming grind.
Yes, I've seen that. Human Panda. I think I've been also seeing he's been streaming some Final Fantasy sometimes. I like it.
So guys, if you haven't checked him out yet, Human Panda, the Human Panda 22.
Yes.
You don't have to put the "the." That's only on his social media. Human Panda 22 on Twitch. Check him out. Yeah, man, I've been enjoying myself. I finished the first season of Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma last night.
Oh, nice.
It's good and made me hungry. I would
indeed, those shows do. I hate that, right?
Yeah.
And then you could never cook it as good as it looks.
You really can't. You can't even find
scratches
it.
the itch, but I know.
Yeah. It's tough. But yeah, I've been enjoying a lot of stuff this week. And
that's awesome.
Life is good. Life is good, Sensei. Life is good. Oh, man. But yeah, dude, I've been enjoying so much. And yes, see? HP knows. He knows what's up. Nate, right? Nate, Food Wars, right? Right? I think you'd love it, Derek.
It's a delicious show.
It's definitely a treat.
Hey, I like that.
Definitely a treat.
How many Michelin stars would you give it?
So far, 3.
Hey, I like it.
It's worth going to Japan just to watch it.
Right.
It's good. And now there's ways to,
awesome.
there's ways to watch it online. I'm just saying.
Actually, I wonder if that's on Crunchyroll. Actually,
it probably is.
Yeah. Shout out to Crunchyroll if you guys want to, sponsor us by chance.
That's what I'm talking about, Derek. If you want to watch stuff online, like anime, as some people like Brian Konietzko of Avatar fame would say, anime.
Yeah, anime.
If you want anime, you go to Crunchyroll.com, baby.
Actually, sounds like a character that could be an anime. Like, oh, her name is Anime. It's like anime. They're trying to say anime. Yeah, right. Anime. Oh god, they gotta do that.
Wasn't there that streamer, Ammunition?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes. I love it.
The
that sensei humor or something like that. Kind of some
very attractive streamer.
Stuff.
That sensei humor.
I've heard that too.
I hear that's who anime is trying to live up to.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, anime. Skirts.
Yeah, right. Anime.
It's a VTuber.
Yeah. Anime or may not be streaming today.
You never know. Sometimes.
You never know.
Anime. Sometimes anime not.
Makes a side appearance in Spider-Man Aunt May. Just Auntie May.
It's the multiverse version of anime.
The multiverse. Where we breached it, everybody.
Oh my god.
Breached anime and the multiverse together.
Oh man. Derek, it's been great, and we'll talk more. Chat. Let us know what you guys have been up to. We're interested. Nate says Food War supremacy. Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. Seriously. Yeah.
And when you guys watch it, and you remember, oh, Herald was the one that recommended this. Sensei was the one who recommended this. Just remember me saying, "You're welcome." It's one of the catchphrases on the show.
Yeah. I think I've seen the clips of those. They're pretty good. Yeah.
Oh man, Derek, let's hit up the news, buddy.
Let's hit the news.
Oh, where's my news button? Ain't working. Let's hit it.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
Good news, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we got a lot to talk about there. We got some news, and we gotta start with the biggest one, I think. Well, for me,
so too. I think so too.
I think for me it's the biggest one. I'm not sure if other people would agree, but here's the thing. I'm stalling for time because I'm trying to pull up an image. No, legitimately, I'm excited for this. I don't know how legit this photo I'm about to pull up is, but it got me excited. But
yes.
For sure, the actual piece of news is Avatar Studios, Derek, is coming out with 3 full-length films. And when we say Avatar Studios, ladies and gentlemen, when we say Avatar Studios, we're talking, of course, about Avatar Aang, talking about Avatar Korra, Avatar Yoshi. No, not
Yeah,
blue, not blue people Avatar. You know, not Jexuli.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about, of course, the benders of every nation from here to there. And this has me so hyped, man. Let me pull up the image I saw. Okay. Because this was, the news broke 3 days ago or 2 days ago. And this image came up online yesterday. And I'm gonna do, if someone can help us do a little fact checking. Because Skirto says, I'm excited to see more Avatar.
I think we all are, man. We've been waiting, right? And last we had was Korra. That was a long time ago.
Way too long, man. Has it been a decade since Korra and Asami went off?
I want to say
portal?
it feels like it has been. If not, it's very close. It's very close to a decade. Dude, I agree with you. This poster looks fantastic. And I just pray that it is what it is, because, man, I feel like Avatar, if they go the right direction, you know, with all these other franchises kind of doing this, I'll use Star Wars as an example, right? With all the side stuff they're doing with, like, Rogue One, The Bad Batch, Boba Fett, Mando. Why not do this with the Avatar lore, right? Please keep on spreading. We'd love to hear the side stories, you know? You don't necessarily have to stay on Aang's story. We can branch out. We love Avatar. Would love to see more bending stuff. I love Skirto saying, will we finally see what happened to Zuko's mom? See what I'm saying? Guys, this can happen. Okay, Avatar Studios, if you hear this, please take to your beautiful, beautiful hearts that we want this. And we speak on behalf of all geeks here.
Well, here's the thing. I do want to say, Zuko's mom, what happened there was actually already revealed in the comics that they put out recently. Yeah. Actually, a couple of years back. But that's the thing, right? Not many people know. And a movie would be the perfect place to tell that story again.
True. Right.
In a medium that more people will see. And I'm definitely down to see that. And even if it plays a early part in a bigger Zuko storyline that leads him to be the Fire Lord that we see later on in Legend of Korra, I'm down for that, right?
Same.
Because you can't go wrong with more Avatar. Just like we
really
said,
can't.
You can't really go wrong with more Star Wars until they did. But we gotta get to that point.
That's true.
And I trust, because this is Brian Konietzko and Michael DiMartino. You know, this is their studio doing this. I'm excited because it's not like
we gotta support him too. Like we gotta support these guys, right? And if I'm not mistaken, they didn't leave the studio they were part of because it was going in directions they didn't feel was right for the Avatar franchise.
Yes,
you gotta, like, you know what I mean, guys. We gotta support things like this. We gotta. They're doing it for us. You know what I mean? They're doing it for us because they know we wouldn't appreciate it. They're trying to do their own thing.
No, so real quick, what Derek's talking about is they cut their ties with a Netflix series, a live action one that's coming out for the retelling of The Last Airbender, because they felt like it wasn't the right direction. And Paramount gave them a ton of money and said, make stuff that you want to do. And this is it. So I reread the article, Derek, I actually read the article that this came out with. The dates are speculative, but the avatars and the characters that are involved have been leaked. So this is supposedly the right order. So, but the dates are speculative. So we're going to get Kyoshi, and then Zuko, and then more Korra, which I'm down for because Korra kind of ended on a great cliffhanger.
Yeah, it did. Honestly, yeah, it really did. You could definitely do more with it, or they could even, I mean, if you think about it, they could do her like adolescent stages. You know, I mean, wouldn't be much of a story since you didn't really kind of learn until the older age, right?
No, I want to see fully developed
post though,
Korra,
for sure. Yeah,
because this is the Korra that's loud and proud. You know, this is, and I think we need that story because there've been so many people who've been against it, and I'm on the camp of I want to see Korrasami front and center.
Yes.
Yo,
let her bend her ideologies to everybody and see how beautiful it is.
Bend the standards of
bend
tradition.
The standards. There it is.
You know, bend our minds with.
Yes.
Also, you know, don't make it all about that. Just make it part of the story. You know, but I want to see Korra be Korra. You know.
True. I want to see. You know, I feel like she can throw some good fights in there more. I feel like I like the fights in Korra, but compared to the Avatar, the first one, I felt like Korra could go a little more ham. I feel like she can kill that.
Because we never saw Korra at 100% with all the elements.
Exactly.
So this is the perfect time to see it. This is her.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, like we said, we want to see Zuko and that storyline and that narrative. Yeah. And Kyoshi had a book released recently.
Yeah,
but
she did.
It's really different when it's a movie, you know?
It is, yeah. It is different. Yeah, I agree.
A visual medium. Oh, okay. Derek, you mentioned that you want to see what they did with like the Bad Batch and Clone Wars in the Avatar universe. And I agree with you. And looks like Scherzo does too, because he wants Pabu's Adventures.
Yes. Scherzo. Now we're talking. Now we're getting to the real places. Hell, do a Cabbage Adventures. Cabbage Guy Adventures.
Dude,
how did his stall get there?
How did he go from Cabbage Stall to Cabbage Corp?
Right? Why cabbages out of all of the vegetables? The Boulder side story. He'll rock your world, the Boulder.
I mean, you still have Mick Foley around. Do it once.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do have Mick Foley around. Yeah, they could definitely do that.
Before it's too late, get Mick Foley on it. Yeah,
I feel like a lot of these studios are kind of worried, but you know, I always, again, the Star Wars thing, man. You gotta imagine that. I almost said J.R.R. Tolkien. You gotta imagine George Lucas. It was just, if you think about it, this
George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, George was in this world idea, right? Was just in one movie, and how that expanded, right, from one series. Or for one movie, right? You could do it with Avatar. Why not?
Yes.
Go big. Do it. We want it. We're here for it.
Yeah. And they could even do it MCU style, where you take different genres and apply it to each Avatar, right?
Yes.
So, yeah. Why can't we get a noir, earth-bending Avatar who's more low-key than every other Avatar? You know?
Right.
There's so much. I mean, we've speculated about this a ton in the past, and
yeah, I'm so excited, man.
Yeah, and you know, just give us more. I think I'm glad that they were able to take their break and not do Avatar for a couple of years, but now is the time. You know, it is.
The
fan base needs more Avatar universe.
Dude, and it says, I actually like too the way the movies are set up, that they're not giving us back-to-back of the same type of bending, right? So you had Aang, which is mainly an airbender. Korra was mainly water. And then we have, if you do Kyoshi, it's earth. And then if you go to Zuko, right, it'd be fire. So that'd be pretty cool to have that element mixed too. Within
the hero element
release.
Of that.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's pretty cool if that's how they set it up, right?
I'm pretty down for that.
Yeah, man, same.
A little super minor news, Derek, before we get to some of yours.
Yes.
If you guys are familiar with Wonder Man, the Marvel movie, the Marvel hero Wonder Man. Do you know Wonder Man?
I feel like I do know it, but I'm gonna have to see what he looks like to. Yes, I do know Wonder Man.
This guy.
Yeah.
So, supposedly, there's gonna be an MCU adaptation in the form of a TV series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm with this.
So it's a little bit of news I wanted to throw out there because People really wanted Nathan Fillion to be Wonder Man in the past because he's sort of like an actor superhero before.
He can be so many things, man. He's just he just has one of those faces and physiques that just fits so many specific things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you
I
ever
wanted
see,
him for Drake. I wanted him for so many things, and man, yeah.
I wanted him for Nova before.
Yes, Nova would be good too. That's
yeah.
a perfect example.
Yeah, he would have been an okay. What's it called as well? I had a pitch for this. Booster Gold, I think was the one I really wanted back when we were in college. I was thinking he could be a decent Booster Gold.
Kurtzo said that suddenly provided Dr. Horrible. Yes,
I was about to bring that up.
Dr. Horrible.
That was really good. If you guys have not, okay, this was early YouTube. Early,
yes.
You and I. This was like about a decade ago or more. Neil Patrick Harris at the height of his fame, or on the crest of his fame, put out this YouTube series. I think it was with Felicia Day. Definitely with Felicia Day. I think it was written by the guy who did Buffy. What's his name? Who also did The Avengers. Director of The Avengers.
Jeez. I can't think of the name right now either. No, not Josh. Is it not Josh?
Yeah.
No,
I think it was
Josh Whedon?
Yeah, I think it was Josh Whedon.
Josh Whedon, I think. Yeah, it might be.
I'm looking it up.
It's not Whedon. Maybe Whedon is not the last name.
It is.
No, it would be Josh Whedon because
it was Josh Whedon. Yeah.
The actor Simon Helberg, who plays Howard Wolowitz on Big Bang, is also by Josh Whedon, and he's in there too. That makes sense.
Yeah. So
same group of people, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't know why this cropped out weird.
Such a good dude. It's so good. It's not that long, guys. Too. It's really not.
These were a bunch of short videos. I think in total it's about 40+ minutes. So these were short videos where Neil Patrick Harris plays this guy, Dr. Horrible. It's a musical in the same vein of the Buffy musical, and Felicia Day is the love interest, and he's a supervillain in a world of superheroes.
Yeah.
And he's trying to figure out who he is. Is he actually a bad guy? Is he a good guy? He's definitely a bad guy. He's trying to get into this evil council run by a puppet-looking thing called Bad Horse. And Nathan Fillion is this super douchey hero named Captain Hammer. Right. He's the douchiest of douchey heroes. And he's the antagonist, even though he's a hero. And it's a really good series.
It really is. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's great.
The music is so good. It still plays in my head from time to time. I would so highly recommend you guys check this out. It's still on 100%. YouTube. Someone's uploaded it. And again,
they have all the episodes on there. It's really good.
It's really good. The budget is incredible for the fact that this was just a early video web
YouTube
series.
Right. Exactly. The early YouTube. You guys will see it in the cinematography and stuff for sure.
Yeah.
You'll feel it.
It feels like, one of those types of sitcoms. And watch it. It's a really good musical. It's catchy. It's already playing in my head. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Sing it, baby.
Oh man, it's so good, guys. If you
it's really good, guys. Yeah, definitely go check it out if you haven't.
Dr. Horrible. Okay, I took way too long on Wonder Man. Derek, we also got news on your end, don't we?
Yes. Speaking of Wonder Man, a man who does not seem to know much wonder, as he knows nothing. Jon Snow. A series that could be coming up. No, not even gonna say could be coming. It is coming up.
A sequel, right?
A sequel, yes. So that's exactly what I want to talk about today, is because a lot of people were very excited to hear about this, but now some fans are actually kind of reeling back, knowing that this is a sequel. As we all know, the Game of Thrones franchise did say that they weren't gonna do any sequels to the current story, and yet here we are, as from said by Hollywood Reporter. Kit Harington signed on to what is a definite sequel that will follow his character Jon Snow on further adventures. So it is not a prequel. This kind of saddens me a little bit, but I of course I'll give it a chance. I do like the prequel ideas, right? Because it's already written out, it's already there. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to throw things out and test them. It's just there and it's good. But I don't know, guys. I love Kit. I love Kit Harington. I'm scared for that he'll get a lot of backlash because of not like him, but just like the character in the series it's gonna get in the final season Game of Thrones vibes from this. It's like, I don't know, you guys just
Hear me out here.
Yes, tell me, Harold.
If you were gonna give me this, Derek,
right?
If you were the producer, or if you were the executive over at HBO, you were gonna give me this, I would say no.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But if you were forcing me to do this, I would find this as a way to come up with an alternate universe.
Oh, there you go.
This would be my rewriting of that.
You're
ending.
rewriting. Okay. That's
Right?
true. That's true.
Because the ending was so bad. I would
Oh God.
I would take this as a chance to rewrite it and change the events. And
Please.
if you were gonna tell me salvage this, my way of doing it would be telling it from Jon Snow's point of view and just have everything be different.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Have
I
this
agree.
be your way to just change history.
Yeah. And it's sad to say, man, but I think this is HBO's take on the formula currently, right? We have this formula.
That's what's gonna happen.
Right? And I know, and it's crazy. It's like the side characters and shows. Look at Disney Plus, right? That's a perfect example. All the show, and I feel like they're like, hey, it works for them, so we can do it too. But it's like, not necessarily. You gotta, you know what I mean? And it's different when the shows like Disney and Star Wars are using written material that has already been existed versus you're doing a sequel where you can kind of free create things, and it's just going to cause problems because I don't know, it's just not going to be in line with the creators. You know what I mean? It's like Star Wars, they have George come in and say, hey, help us out with this, help us guide, right? And I'm not sure they're going to have George R. R. Martin here helping them out, because I don't know, if I was that author, I'd be a little upset that, I don't know, I can't speak for him, right? But they didn't wait for him to release his final book, and now we're kind of stuck with that ending for the series, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. Derek, in the words of Jon Snow himself, I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
So will we bend the knee to this, guys? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when it comes out.
No, so someone on Reddit was actually jokingly saying, what's actually gonna happen is the prequel series that's out right now. What is it? The Age of Dragons or what?
Age of Dragons. See, that's exciting because it's a prequel, right? It's stuff that's already there. I'm more excited for that than a sequel that's up in the air and can be literally anything.
So what people on Reddit were saying was that's gonna tank, and then every other thing that's in production is gonna get canceled.
Oh wow, that could be
because it could happen.
It can happen, man.
They rule it. Oh, okay. Oh, there, House of the Dragon. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin, in the chat. He says, I don't know. He also says, I don't know if I'm late, but the entirety of Zuko's mom saga has been explained in the comics. Yeah, so that's what we were saying. I mentioned, it could be like a quick start to the film that they're doing with Zuko, and then just have it be how he becomes, how he comes of age as a Fire Lord. It's interesting to see where they'll go, because knowing Bryan Konietzko and Mike DiMartino, they're not going to waste time on
want to
much.
get the ideas going.
Yeah. So
sure.
hopefully we get more than just a retelling of what's already in the comics. But who knows?
Please.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
In Break we trust, not in HBO and Game of Thrones. What else do we have in the news, Derek?
Yes. So as we said, guys, we don't know if the way of Jon Snow is very good, but this way, the way of the Mandalorians, right? We got news for season 3. Not like a whole lot of things, but the stars of the show had kind of comments to say on the upcoming season 3, and I'm pretty excited. So we all know Din Djarin, who is played by handsome Pedro Pascal. I like to call him, brown eyes, pogy eyes, he said in an interview with Entertainment Tonight that 3 is even better than the previous one. All right, and then we had Katie Sackhoff, who plays Bo-Katan. She went on to describe the upcoming episodes as dark. So that is pretty interesting. I thought actually season 2 was pretty dark in some areas.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's saying season 3 is dark, I'm excited to see that. And finally, we have Giancarlo Esposito. I could be saying it wrong, but I thought I would sing it.
That was good.
Who is the Goth Midian? I almost said Goth Midian. Moff Gideon, a little dyslexia there, said that the scale is larger than ever, and it's just an expansion in many ways of last season. I can totally hear him saying that, right? It's just an expansion of many ways than last season.
Get that little Gus Fring tone going on. Yeah.
Homelander. No, I'm just kidding. They always get the Homelander vibe, right? But yeah, so dude, just those 3 people saying that, obviously one of the main 3 big characters in the series. I'm just so excited, man. I know we all expected it to come a little early this year, but I'm fine with waiting. We got a lot of Star Wars stuff right now, which is very good to see. With the Mandalorian, that at least the next season coming up is still good. It's still fresh. You got to always wonder that when the seasons start getting longer, especially if you're on the 3rd one. But yeah, moving on from that.
Real quick.
Oh,
Since we're on Star Wars, Derek, are you familiar with this other beautiful face right here?
Oh yes,
New Zealand. Taika Waititi. Taika Waititi was in the news recently, Derek, because people are, like you said, people are clamoring for more Star Wars.
Yes, I did
Taika
hear
Waititi
about this.
actually went on record and said that his Star Wars story that's in development is going to expand the universe. So he's tired of having,
finally,
like us, he's tired of having everything revolve around those damn Skywalkers. All right,
we love them, but it's time. Let go.
And then give us Rey Skywalker in like 10 years, and everyone will love her, like everyone loves Hayden Christensen all of a sudden.
Yeah, right.
Because, no, honestly, I have the Rey thing I want to talk about. I don't know if it's for today, but there's something I realized I was helped to realize. We'll talk about that. But talking about Taika Waititi real quick. I'm saying it like he says.
His name is so nice. Waititi.
He wants to expand, and he doesn't. He wants to make the galaxy feel bigger because this is a rough quote because I forgot to pull up the article. He was saying that it's great to have all the characters show up,
right?
the familiar characters show up, but it makes the galaxy feel small. So he's trying to make it feel wide and big again.
Right.
So
yes, well said, man.
Yeah,
he's right to do it. I mean, honestly,
it's music
like I
to
said,
my
we
ears.
love Skywalker Saga, guys. It's great.
The clones are fun.
Leave it where it is. It's not gonna get any better if you keep on expanding on that one idea. Just branch out. Yeah, it's just, dude, the fans and the people that are just like dedicated to Star Wars stuff too. You could get people like that to come in and do stuff. Like I see lightsaber training schools, and at cons and conventions, you have like groups that like just worship the craft. You know what I'm saying? Like just things like that. Get those type of people in on side stuff, dude. You could just go so crazy. I just want to see more. I think it's time to let the Skywalker saga die. I think it's time.
I mean, you don't have to let it die. Just put it on a shelf somewhere.
Yeah, let it sizzle. Let it lightly simmer.
Right. Put a lamp on it. Let it warm. We'll get back to it later on, but give us.
Yeah, we can get Disney Plus series with little stuff every now and then. Get little tastes of stuff. Why not?
Yeah, right. Kevin says Rogue One did so well without the Skywalkers, aside from that little bit of Vader appearances.
Yeah, really did.
That's the thing. That's the thing I think Taika's also trying to get away from. Enough with the rebellion. Enough with the Empire. Let's talk about everything else in the galaxy, right? And I'm down for that. I don't want to talk about trade routes with the Separatists. I want.
You don't want to talk about spice? Why not? But spice, man. The spice runs. The Clone Wars spice runs are so important that it was stretched for so long.
I want a musical group. Hear me out. I want a musical group formed by a bunch of smugglers, led by Seth Rogen.
Here it is.
led by Seth Rogen,
Here it is.
and I want them to be called the Spice Boys.
Yeah.
And I want to
There
hear.
it is.
I want
There
to
it
hear.
is.
I want to hear the story of the Spice Boys.
You know what? You know when you said that, it reminded me of though, like the band thing. Something that was a great direction. We haven't talked about this on the show yet, but the Star Wars series on Disney Plus, with the animation studios.
Mhm.
I'm forgetting the name of the series. We
Visions.
had Visions. Thank you. We had different areas of the universe in each episode. Dude, that was beautiful, man. I want stuff like that. Give me the craziest Star Wars stuff from over there in the other part of the galaxy that we don't know about. That's probably happening, right?
Yes.
Give me a multiverse.
Yes.
Get other Jedi, other Sith. I want to hear more things. Please bring it on.
Yeah, see, Skirts was saying, so in short, we're clamoring for side stories for everything we love. That's exactly it.
That's true.
Because we don't just want steak every meal, right? Sometimes we want to chop that beef up into burgers. Sometimes we want fish, but from the same farm. You know, it doesn't have to be A5 grade meat every time. You can get the same quality food, but using different ingredients, and that's kind of what we need right now. Different ingredients to make this giant buffet of Star Wars
there
just
you go.
that much more complete, right?
Yeah.
Give us a little milkshake here and there.
Bring us to the yard.
Yeah, of Quinlan Voss. Dig up the escargot of Revan somewhere there.
Yes, please.
There's so
man,
many stories they could tell, or just something completely new that doesn't have to ruin what's already established, right?
Yeah.
Like, play within the rules of the galaxy. That's what we want. Just like how we want more Avatar stories, because
Yeah, exactly. But please work with the product, okay?
Yes.
Don't do sequels. Okay? Another sequel, Star Wars sequel is not good. Game of Thrones sequel, probably not going to be good.
You okay. You can do something as a sequel that works with the product.
Right, correct, right. If you're using the material, of course, right?
Yeah,
Just make sure planning and
enough
like
with
that.
the trying to subvert expectations and all that
Yes,
stuff, which you could do, but again, don't try and give people what you think they want. Because sometimes it's great, like Thor: Love and Thunder. No one thought they wanted a comedy Thor until we got it, right? But you got to play within the rules, and that's what sometimes it's hubris, right? Sometimes people think they know better than instead of listening, putting their ear on the ground and giving us what we actually want, even though we didn't know we wanted. There's ways to do it. Derek,
Yes.
Let's go back to Middle Earth. I'm done with the future.
Yes. I was about to say, speaking of things we wanted, I feel like we've all wanted this answer for a while, and it's been given to us. However, it's kind of resurfaced now. A lot of fans
What are we talking about
from the
here?
Lord of the Rings series are still contemplating, guys, why didn't the Eagles just fly to Mordor in the first place, right?
Great band. The Eagles.
Yes. Why didn't the Eagles just take them on Hotel California and just go? Why didn't they take them to Mordor? And so this video that maybe you've seen already has kind of been resurfacing. It came out about a year ago of J.R. Tolkien, the author, finally answering. And we actually have that video here for you guys.
Should we play the whole
It's
clip?
actually-
Should we play the whole clip?
Sure. It's not too long. Yeah, it might. It's a little. He is a little bit older, so the words are a little bit slower, but it's great. It's a great clip.
I can speed it up if you want.
Yeah, you know what? You can go kind of toward. I think you can start in the middle, to be honest.
Okay. Like 15 seconds in. Oh, his face got bigger.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go. Let's play.
And he asked me in the letter why they didn't just fly the eagles into Mordor, and I told him I get this same question. The people run into me at the pub and ask why didn't they just fly the eagles to Mordor? It would have made the quest a whole lot easier. And I told him the same thing that I'm telling you right now. Shut up.
That's it. God, it's so good. Oh, dude, right? It's the greatest clip ever. If you haven't heard it, it's so. Oh man, just
Shut up.
shut up. Just shut up. All right,
Dude,
you know what? I feel like people, like, back in the day, especially they're not thinking about like these little loopholes. Like, I mean, right? But it's so funny to hear the authors say that. It's hilarious, man.
no, and like us as fans, we get really into what we love, and
Yeah.
if I was the author, I'd appreciate that, but also it gets to a point where you're just like, come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
I was tired when
what
I
do you
wrote this
think, Phil?
section,
Right,
I needed to
exactly.
finish it. Yeah.
I want to know what you think. Like, I have an idea of like why I think they didn't fly there. Do you have an idea?
I read somewhere before that there were theories, because if I'm not mistaken, the Eagles are from Radagast, right?
Yeah.
I heard people. I don't know if this is like fact or speculation. I think what I read was Radagast was afraid to commit against Saruman because no one knew if Saruman had turned and all that stuff until the end. Personally, before hearing all that, I was like, yeah, why didn't they take the Eagles? I think it would have been possibly scary because of the ring wraiths and their birdies.
Yeah.
I have no doubt they could have snuck by them.
That's my idea. My idea was that the Eye of Mordor was up and they would have saw it and they just got him down.
Yeah, just
easily.
like that, right?
Yeah, that was my thing.
I think that's more likely it, right? If you're gonna look at the
Scirto, damn it. Flying hasn't been patched in yet. That would come in the next expansion. That was it. That's the answer we want right there.
They needed Lord of the Rings Burning Crusade before they could fly.
Yeah, right. Their level was high enough too. They had to like get the license and everything.
Mm-hmm. They needed Lord of the Rings Cataclysm before they could fly in the real in the open world.
Right. Makes sense.
No. I think your justification is makes the most sense if you look at it like story wise, like the eye of Mordor isn't blind,
Right. This is the see all eye.
Yeah. So yeah, they needed to wait for it to be for the ring to be thrown in before they could safely fly in. Yeah, that makes the most sense, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm siding with J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Just shut up.
Shut up. That's the best.
It's so great. It's
such a good build up too.
It is, man.
Yeah, man. I think is that all the news we got?
Yes, that is all the news. Yes, that was all the bit of news I had today.
All right. Well, let's head into spoiler territory. Are you down for that?
Yes, I am down for that.
Right,
but my bladder has failed me. Just give me like 1 minute.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
Sensei's got to empty the tank, if you will. But while I'm alone, let me put all the attention on me first. It's all about me here in the Kutsang Geekcast, ladies and gentlemen. No, I do want to remind everyone that we do have social media that you guys could check out, because what better time to plug it? Yeah, we've been posting more stuff recently. Tell your friend if you want to tell your friends to listen to us. If you're having a hard time convincing them because it's a 1-hour podcast, we're starting to upload stuff on YouTube, on Instagram as well. We're getting reels up, stories up. So if you're trying to convince your friends, point them in the way of Instagram.com/quitstalling, because that's there. Right. You could also point them towards YouTube.com/quitstalling, and you'll see clips there that they could check out and be like, oh, these guys are boring. Now these guys are great. These guys are fantastic. I'd love to be friends with them. So
who wouldn't, right?
Who wouldn't? Preach. Yes. He wouldn't want to be one of ours. No. Check it out. Instagram, YouTube, all that jazz. Derek, it's time.
Yes, it's time, baby.
Let's talk about Moon Knight.
Holy spoiler alert!
Ladies and gentlemen, spoilers abound. So please, if you want to avoid spoilers for Moon Knight, turn away now. Come back later on once you finish the whole season. But if you
tap into your alter ego and get out of here.
Yeah. Put Steven on.
This is my version of Steven. Hello, I'm here, Dad. That's my alter ego. It's just like, Derek. Do you know what I'm doing? Huh? You're not understanding me, huh? Like
That's direct. That's direk.
Direct. Yeah, direct. Director. Oh God, that's so funny.
So turn away now. That's
Turn away, everybody.
Totally cool. But let's talk about Moon Knight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Mama's
talk
boy in
about
the chat. Mama's boy in the chat saying you play Overwatch 2, Herald. Once it's out. Well, we did fool around in the beta a little bit.
The beta, yeah, it's fun.
It's fast. It's fun. I'll definitely be playing Overwatch 2 when it's out. I'm pretty sure I'll be playing more of the PvE than the PvP when that launches. But the PvE is
yes,
probably
that
next
was
year.
Fun, man. Yeah,
But yeah,
that was really fun.
Mama's boy. You're still on my BattleNet friends list, so don't be shy. Hit me up when you're in. Hit me up when you're in. He's not a fan of 5v5. That's totally fine. You don't have to be a fan.
Yeah, it is a different feel to get used to for sure. I definitely agree.
Especially as a tank. But you know what? Let's talk about Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
You're like star.
I know. I was thinking that too. I need you, can't you, all night.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna talk about Moon Knight, ladies and gentlemen. Derek, Moon Knight.
Yes.
Like we said earlier on in the show, it's been out. The season has been out for a long time now, and if you guys haven't picked it up yet, there's ways on the internet. Don't get lost in the middle of a countryside, wondering what's in your pocket. Just go online and look it up. All right.
I want to ask you, Harold, what were your first impressions versus when you watched the first episode? How did it feel? How did it meet your expectations?
That's a good question, Derek. I love that.
Thank you.
I was thrilled, honestly. I was so amazed at how they did all the blacking out stuff and Steven, because we get Steven first.
Yes.
I was amazed at how they were able to do that and have it feel really interesting.
Mysterious,
right? Because it could easily be done in a way that makes you go, oh, here we go again. He's blacking out. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Just show us what's going on already.
Right. Yeah.
And it was interesting. It was definitely fun to go through that, especially in the first 2 episodes. And I was just excited for more. That's how I felt initially. I wanted to know more, and I kind of wish they released everything in one go. That's how good that first episode felt for me. Yes. And they did a great job of building tension and having things rise and fall. I have more thoughts about the overall pace, but initially that's how I felt. How about you? What did you think of that whole way they introduced the character of Steven and Mark and Khonshu and all those guys?
Yeah, I think I was in the same boat as you. It was like I said, I went into this. I don't know much, if anything, about Moon Knight at all. So it was a breath of fresh air. I wasn't expecting anything. I wasn't wanting something to happen. I kind of went in. I was like, okay, I don't know what to expect. I did know. The only thing I think I did know was the multiple personalities he had, and so that was pretty cool. So I got in, and we get a glimpse, right? You don't get the full explanation right away, and I kind of like that. It left me on edge, like what's happening. At the same time, I love who's this? And I love the cinematic way they took with it too, right? I love the blinking of the very, very like you're in the moment, right? Like it's happening to you almost, like what was happening? And you're really, almost
they capture how your eyes really flutter.
Yeah, it's like you're Steven, right? It's like you're watching, you are Steven and you don't know what happened. You're kind of also just as confused. You're like, well, I'm here all of a sudden. How? Why? And it's these questions are running through your head. And definitely was a great first episode too. The first episode is very important, I feel like, for these series. It's got to get you. And it definitely got me. Yeah,
the whole series, the whole first season was interesting because I really thought it was a good way, or an interesting way at least, for me personally, for them to explore the realities and also how complex psychological trauma and disorders are, because that's really terrifying to see, and it's easy to kind of want to shut off because you don't really want to go through that. We've all had stuff in our past that we've sort of blocked and compartmentalized, and and they managed to balance that within a superhero movie. Again, it's not I'm gonna spoil it right now. That's not like a 10 out of 10, innovative, super. They got to do everything this way, but it's definitely interesting, and you could see their intention and where they're taking this, because this has got to be more than one season. The way they gave us Oscar Isaac as Mark Steven, spoiler alert, Jake. It's a classic Oscar Isaac masterclass in acting.
Dude,
again.
yeah, he's so good in this series. It's like every role I feel like came to this. Like I know he's getting a lot of hate from the Star Wars, but we got to remember, guys, it's bad writing. It's not necessarily his fault, right?
He was so good in Star Wars. It wasn't like oh my God, he played Poe Dameron.
Right.
He played the crap out of Poe Dameron.
Right, and then a lot of people, they try to like discredit his lines. I'm like, yeah, guys, you got to remember though, it's like he's an actor reading the lines. It's not really. He doesn't have a lot of leeway, right? He did so well, and here you can really see his acting skill 100%. Masterclass is the way to put it. He's literally acting out 3 people in one series, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant, mate. So it's so good. And Oscar Isaac, my hats off to you too, man. This fantastic job.
When they transition, go. Sorry, go.
No, I was gonna say, like, the kind of first impression too I had was just, I didn't think the series was gonna be great or like good. I thought it was gonna be like okay, but just his performance alone and the story, how he was like reacting to stuff, it's so good. Yeah. Like the story is amazing. The way he portrayed events, it's great. It's really good.
If they didn't have to have that kaiju battle where it all climaxed into a typical superhero fight, I think they could have explored a more psychological way of tackling Amit and the threat of the Egyptian, the bad side of the Egyptian gods.
I didn't look at it like that. That's a good way to look at it.
Right, like it was interesting that they went the traditional superhero way, because you kind of have to. It's a Marvel series. But I think they could have gone a little more thrillery with how that all plays out. Cool. Less typical supervillain, but we got what we got, and I want to talk about that real quick, because the Egyptian gods are so frustratingly dumb with the way they handle the situation, right? Like,
right.
But I gotta say, I don't know if I want to ask for your feelings as well, but I gotta say, Ethan Hawke's Harrow was so unbelievably smarmy and evil that you had to be a hubris-filled Egyptian god not to see it all coming.
I know, right?
You had to be those types of gods that would be like, no, there's no way someone's gonna pull the wool over my eyes,
right?
Which is how they were.
Yeah,
and
really was.
They're so dumb. I swear.
I agree. It's just like it's insane too to think that like they didn't believe that, and yet because it happened, they couldn't do anything to stop it. Right? It's just like it's like you would think you should be a little more open-eared to what Steven is saying to you guys and Mark is saying to you guys. You should not just take it as nothing, but look what happened. What happened.
And it's interesting, right? They managed to, this isn't the absolute best way, but it's interesting how they were able to play into how the avatars of the Egyptian gods and the Egyptian gods themselves viewed Mark/Steven as a lesser/broken person because of his trauma, because of his dissociative disorder. And they didn't feel like they could trust him because he didn't know who he himself was. And it's interesting because you could get into a deeper societal level of how people like that are treated in real life. But it's interesting how they managed to do that in a the fate of the world is hanging in the balance setting.
Yeah, right.
So it's for me, it's really just Oscar Isaac being a phenomenal actor, carrying each scene that he's in.
Yeah, it really is. He's so good, man. I haven't seen honestly, I watched a lot of movies with Oscar Isaac, and he's a fantastic actor, but he really showed his stuff in this series. Like I gotta say, so if anything, I'd say watch it alone just for the performance of Oscar Isaac.
Oh,
yeah, dude, it's so good. The story, I don't know if it's because I didn't know much about Moon Knight, but I really grew to love it. The story was great. I love how, and you gotta know more about these deities, right, and these gods, and kind of doing a little research on the interviews, it turns out like how much, how do I say this here? The Black Panther plane, right? When you die versus where you die in Moon Knight, were apparently, according to the producers and stuff, are within the same kind of realm. So that's kind of cool.
That's really cool.
So like, yeah, right. So to see kind of that and just see it in the series was really cool. I thought like they did really good world building too, right? Like you can just tell there's so much lore behind Moon Knight and the deities behind it. Like you could branch this off into a lot of things, which is good, right? And you could just learn a lot of new things, new types of powers, and that can come to the MCU, right? There's more growing for that. So very cool, man.
It's really great. And you know, the fact that they were able to Skritzo has to check out. We'll see you later, Skritzo.
Hanging out, dude.
Yeah, have a good day, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Have a good day. No, so the fact that Derek, I want to know, what did you think when we started cycling between that psych ward and sort of the interview with the doctor version of Harrow, the psychologist Harrow, and then back to a flashback? Like we got so many different like types of scenes. Then you start wondering, like, is any of this even real?
Right. And at first I thought it might have been Harrow kind of, tricking them and they were kind of in this like loop or like some spell sort of. Then you kind of find out, oh, they're actually like are dead. They're just like in the underworld of in the Egyptian lore, right? So it was kind of cool though to see that. Like I love the pulling and tugging, because that's what I like about series like this, is that you think one thing, right? It pulls you over there. You're like, okay, it's definitely this. You're like, no, it actually might be this. You're like, oh, okay, let's go with that way. No, it's actually not even either of those. It could be this, right? A lot of pull. I loved it though. It was very cool, and you got to learn a lot about like the character too in that specific part, right?
And even till the end, you sort of, well, I was still kind of questioning what was real, because we end up back in a hospital that looks so familiar. It looks like the hospital that was in that underworld scene.
Yes,
but with a different tint and all that. So it's really interesting, because they still at the very end mess with your mind and still kind of make you doubt, like, what really is going on in this series. And I bet they wanted to be a little more explicit, or a little more I'll take that back. I bet they really wanted to be a bit more vague on what was real and what wasn't, but I guess they really wanted to establish a more clear narrative, so they couldn't be as as vague, and they kind of had to answer some questions like, oh, this isn't Mark and Steven doing all that stuff. Like, they had to address at the end that, oh, there what you were seeing and kind of wondering about is true. There is a third personality in there that does the dirty work. And seeing Jake Lockley, and then he speaks Spanish, which really really screwed with my mind. I was like, wait, oh my gosh. There's a lot of good stuff here that I hope that, because we don't have confirmation that there'll be a season 2 yet, I hope we get to explore more of. I want to get your thoughts, Derek, real quick on how that all ended. And do you feel like do you feel set? Like, this is our universe, or is there still going to be like some is there still like some Egyptian god fudging going on, where there is a bit of a grain of truth to some of the things that they saw in those alternate universe perspectives?
I actually I kind of liked how it ended too, just for the fact that I feel like for a new hero, right? Most of the stuff we got before this were already of heroes or villains existing, like Loki, the Falcon, right? So this was like his origin story series, and I think they did a really good job. We got to literally see his entire life in one go, or one sitting, right? I think they did really good with that, and like you said, even if they didn't do another season, it does kind of suck, because we just got to see Jake, right? It makes you want to know more, right? Like about Jake, and I read about, like, he's like the boxer, and it's curious because these two have no idea, right? Steven and Mark have no idea that this is happening, right? That he's there, right? And it's crazy, and it does. But I do like the true thing, right? And that's what I love about it, because like me, I don't know. It's like, is there going to be more budget around? Is there truth? Is it not real? Is it not real? Like, what's really happening? And I think that's what makes me want to watch more of it, right? So
yeah.
I would hope that there be more. But then again, I was happy with this series, man. The way, like I said,
yeah,
it's in a lot of movies, I guess if you think about the time frame wise though too, the amount of time between each episode was for an origin story, I think is perfect. It was just perfect.
You like the way they paced it?
Yeah, because I usually like I remember when we talked about Spider-Man, right? How Tom Holland Spider-Man had 3 movies that set up his origin story pretty much, right? And now he's right at the end he's Spider-Man, right? We usually get that in one movie, and we get that in an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Or
Here
like the first 30 minutes of
it's just sped up or something. Here we got to see his life. We get to really ride with him and feel like this burden and the struggle of both Steven and Mark and see, why? Because they're both right and they're both wrong. It's like, it's hard to choose, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think they did great, man. I loved how it ended like that.
I say lean into it more and see if there's a season 2. Lean into the weirdness more.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah,
get multiverse of madness levels of weird with how how hard it is for them to like puzzle their life together and what is real and what isn't. Because I think that's where you draw better like the uniqueness of their perspective. Of course, you had to have the way it played out in the first season, because no one like you said, no one like we've been saying, no one knows who Moon Knight is. So you got a little establishing to do, but I say get weird if there's a season 2.
Yes, get weird. I think we can't really say anything about it, right? It's not a whole lot of this lore in the world already, so you can go creative with it. Yeah.
Oh heck yeah. One more thing I want to get your thoughts on before we give our rating.
All right.
Were you disappointed as much as I was? I was kind of disappointed that Leia's costume wasn't hippo themed.
Yeah, I do. That's true. I thought it was gonna be more like, focused around the god, right? Because like if you think Moon Knight, all right, it's a bird. It has bird-like traits, right? Like the cowl, it's like kind of like a beak, and he kind of flies, and he has like sharp talon blades looking things, right? But yeah, I mean, not that it wasn't a good outfit, but yeah, I would agree with that for sure, man. I would have loved to see more hippo-esque type stuff.
I mean, Scarlet Scarab, not the worst theme, but it kind of just came out of nowhere in terms of like, I'm sure, like, of course, the dad called her his little scarab or whatever, but like, I was hoping for a little, like how are they gonna pull it off? How are they gonna make her look like a like a hippo? Like I was
kind of sad.
Okay. I got some questions for you. I'm gonna hit you quick fire real quick before rating. Okay.
Hit me.
Current MCU / maybe Fox hero you'd most like to see team up with Moon Knight. Like
in the current MCU, you're saying?
Yeah, because like I also mentioned like Fox, because like maybe Deadpool, you want to pull in the X-Men. Like who would you want to team up with Moon Knight from our cast of potential?
I think this is kind of biased, but I would like to see Venom actually, because they're both anti-heroes, right? And they both have something with them inside, right? There's something they can relate to each other very well, like right, because they're technically 2 people inside of Eddie, if you think about it. It'd be kind of cool to like see them work together and just like, because they both fight crime kind of similarly. I think that'd be pretty cool.
You get a Venom that's just like, I like this guy's style.
Yeah, right. And he's like, no, we don't do that. Like Eddie would probably be like more with Steven, and Mark would be like with Venom, right? It'd be pretty cool.
or like Venom just like, this Jake guy's the best.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it'd be so good, man. It'd be so awesome. So that's how about you?
I like that. Oh man, now I can't beat yours because yours is so good. I'm all flustered now.
I'm just I was thinking of anti-heroes, like, that'd be pretty good together.
Yeah. I was like, I couldn't get away from the Deadpool thought, because like I want to see how you write that, how you have someone who's naturally aloof and a bit of a psycho, with Jake Marks, Moon Knight, who, has different forms to him and how he deals out justice and all that. I want to see how Deadpool kind of interacts with that. If it's not Deadpool, I might kind of want to see.
It'd be kind of good, like writing too, right? Like, wait, did you just talk to me and now in a different accent? It'd be kind of funny, right? Like,
yeah,
right. It'd be pretty good.
Which I guess kind of leads me to my next one, which would be an easier answer for me. Alter ego or civilian you'd most like to see interact with Mark and or Steven. For me, there's something about me that wants to see how Bruce Banner,
oh yeah,
Mark
that'd
Ruffalo
be pretty cool.
interact
that would be pretty cool
with him, right? Like there's something about like how Mark Ruffalo plays Bruce Banner and how he analyzes everything. I kind of want to see how he deals with that.
Yeah, dude, that would actually be pretty cool. Actually, that you think about it.
Right? He's like a man of science, and this is like this is part of science, but a different kind of science. So I want to
time travel. That's playing in my head, right? Right, because like I just imagine it when Kachu like rewinds the stars, right? Time travel.
That's so good,
right? Oh, it's so funny.
Do you have someone else you'd want to talk to Mark and or Steven with in the MCU?
Huh. Not that I can think of. I mean, I feel like maybe Strange would be kind of cool too to meet with him and just right? It'd be like another maybe an area. Maybe knowing Strange, maybe he already knows about all this stuff. But
that's
kind of cool to see them conversate, right?
Hit him with a one-liner from Wong in the background. Oh,
yeah. It'd be so good, dude. It'd be so good, man.
Okay, I got another question for you. Do you think we'll see Amit again?
Ooh.
Or do you think Amit's on the shelf?
I feel like if you're able to free Khonshu with like that, I feel like we could see Amit again. I may be harder, but the villains always find a way to get there. So especially, I mean, Ethan Hawke is a Marvel's been getting some pretty renowned actors. They've been getting some pretty popular ones lately. So I feel like definitely they could I could see him coming back for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
MCU character you'd most want to see fight Kaiju Khonshu.
I would actually like to see the Hulk fight that, honestly.
Oh, snap!
Right? We get a little taste of him in Ragnarok fighting that big thing, right? He's like, oh, smash! And then he just kind of fights the big guy. I'd love to see that. It'd be kind of cool to see him jumping around, just like boom, 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 and punch him and stuff.
That'd be cool. I would want to see Giant Man. I want to see Scott like with his humor.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Like especially if he can't see Khonshu at first. Yeah, he'd be like, "What's going on?" I just want to see Scott like mess around.
Right, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be
awesome. And my last one, Egyptian animal / god you'd like to be the avatar of.
Ooh, if I had to choose?
Yeah.
100% Anubis. I love Anubis. Like, I don't know why. It's just like, dude, growing up, I don't know why, like, what stood out to me, but even playing Egyptian games and stuff, the Anubis, like, just the design of it just always looked cool to me. So I thought, like, Anubis would be a really cool. I don't know why. I just thought they always looked cool. They're like just dogs, but they look so like fierce and savage, but like also very calm and loyal, like dogs should be.
That's
but
true,
I think they look really cool. The Anubis has always kind of looked cool to me for sure. How about you, man?
No, because that reminds me. Did you ever see that cartoon Mummies Alive?
That sounds so familiar.
They're like it's sort of like Power Rangers-y, but not. And they would transform with like.
Oh my god! I just looked at the picture and I just got hit with nostalgia, dude. So, yes.
Right.
Oh my lord.
Right. So
maybe this is why I like the Anubis, because I really liked it in here. Yeah. Oh wow.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's a throwback. That's a 90s.
That is a throwback. Wow.
I would kind of lean towards like an eagle like falcon.
Okay.
Like, yeah, like what's his name? It's not Ra, is it? I'm trying to figure out who the Egyptian. I'm gonna Google this god.
Yeah, I'd say the deities.
Is
Egyptian deities.
No.
I pull it up there. I would like to be Emotep. Imagine Emotep.
Horus there. Horus would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like yeah, the Eye of Horus.
Horus is the bird. That's right.
Like the Eye of Horus tattooed on my eye, like Anna from Overwatch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There you go.
Right?
That's
That'd
true.
Be so badass.
That is true.
Oh, Mama's boy also says Giant Man.
Giant Man, yeah.
Right.
It's a good choice, dude.
Right.
It's a good choice. It's a good choice.
Cause yeah,
It's
like
so cool
Giant
to
Man
see.
versus a conscious. That'd be so hilarious. That'd be so
Yeah, it would
good.
be funny.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh man. So Anubis, Horus, man, we would be cool heroes.
We would, man. I got the ground, you got the air. I mean, that's pretty much how it would work.
And I gotta say it, Derek. I also wouldn't mind being either like the crocodile one or the hippo, like or Tawit.
Yeah, dude. Hippos are fierce, man.
Because there's
Like,
I want to see how the costume would work with a hippo.
I know. You think like some like crazy Jaws or something, right? Like I know their bite force is insane on hippos, right?
You it'd look something like you remember Rhinox from Beast Wars?
Yes, I do
feel like it'd
remember
be
that.
something like that.
Yeah, I think it'd be creative too. With like you make me like the headpiece looks like a hippo's mouth, kind of. That'd be kind of cool looking if the
so good.
you know what I'm saying. You kind of have like the hide color on the armor too. Would be pretty.
Yeah, you
sick.
could get creative with this stuff. Okay.
Pretty creative.
We're getting sidetracked.
You never know though.
We gotta rate
You never know.
We gotta rate Moon Knight season 1, Derek, on a scale of 1 to 10 scarabs. All right.
Ooh, 10 scarabs.
I don't know. Scale
like
of 1 to
this.
10 scarabs.
I
What
like
would
this.
you
You want me to
give
go first?
Moon Knight season 1?
I am gonna give Moon Knight season 1 a solid 8. Solid 8.
Solid
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
All
Easily
right.
for me. Easily for me. It was a very good show. If people are listening, watching, and just wondering if you should get into it, like I said, alone, just the performance of Oscar Isaac is great. The story is really great. I didn't think I was gonna fall in love and follow it, but I just remember sitting there in that psychological part, especially the right. And I was like, this is a really good story.
Oh,
I was like, I really like this. And so it's definitely a solid 8 for me. How about you, man?
I would go with an 8 as well. 8 out of 10 scarabs.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I'm gonna read a joke from earlier. I
There we go.
I
there we
admit
go.
it's a fun watch. All right. No, it really is, and
Yeah.
no blackouts. No blackouts. It'll keep you conscious.
Yeah.
I'm reusing all my
Said it-
jokes from earlier.
You said it in good conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
No, like because it's definitely one of Marvel's better experiments, right?
Yes. There we go.
Because
Okay.
they tend to do this. They tend to have the more traditional stories like Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Then you get that offset with their experiments like WandaVision, and you get it with this like in Moon Knight. Honestly, it's definitely one of the better ones. If you haven't
Yeah,
seen
it
it
really
yet, I'm gonna say like quit stalling and
Get over
watch
there,
Moon
yeah.
Knight. Yeah, all in one go because I think it's best. Even though we got to see it weekly, I think it's best experience, all in one sitting because
Yeah.
you don't have to wait to see why one piece connects to the other, and because we had to, and it was kind of it wasn't the best, but it allowed us to speculate. But sometimes when you speculate, you kind of reach too far and you get disappointed with the result.
Yeah.
It's nice to just go all out and see why they chose to go with this and that narrative and that, and especially when they explore the story behind why Mark had to come up with these dissociative personalities to cope with the abuse at home and all that stuff. It's really
Yeah.
interesting to cope with having to survive in a time where it's either fight or die. Like
Yeah.
coming up with all these different personalities to adapt to the situation, it's not far-fetched from how you actually end up having to produce personas in studying a little bit of psychology and going into pop psychology a little bit. I'm not an expert, even though it was my undergrad, but it's interesting to
go.
see how they play it out, and I really enjoyed it. They made it digestible and overall, in the grand scheme of things, a really fun watch. So
Dude, yeah. And honestly, I thought this might have been Marvel's Disney Plus's first possible flop. Right, or like all the series have been really good so far, and this one just lives up to it too. It's a great series. There's not a single Disney Plus Marvel series that's bad so far for me.
Yeah,
it's all been really good.
Even the most vanilla one you could think of, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, ended up being pretty complex.
It was really good. Yeah,
they tackled racism. They tackled, even though it was a little bit kind of put to the side, but. They tackled racism. They tackled the responsibility and the weight of a symbol, like the shield of Captain America. Stuff like that.
Right. I love it, man. It was so good.
They're able to do this. I think, you can't not give a huge props to Kevin Feige, right? Because it's all gotta come and be cohesive with people like Kevin Feige. So, love it.
Amen. Amen, man.
8 out of 10.
8. Good 8 for both of us. I like that.
Solid 8, man.
Solid.
And I think it's one of those that if they do season 2 right, it'll season 1 will be even better. You know what I mean? If they do lean into the craziness and all that stuff, I think it'll elevate what season 1 has established already. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it can only go up from here. I'm happy with that.
Me too.
Oh, man, I can't wait for more. Next week, Derek. Next week, we're talking about The Boys and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm pretty
crazy.
Hyped.
I'm hyped too, man. The Boys it's been really good. Obi-Wan's been great. Finale. I think the Boys have about is it 8 episodes this season? I believe.
I think so, and we've already.
Yeah, I think it's 8.
Let me look up.
I think we're at the same with Obi-Wan. I think we're at 6 next week. I'm pretty sure.
The last episode is next week. So yeah, we're finishing up all Boys season 3, 8 episodes.
I think it's on 6 next week.
Oh no, you're right. The Boys will finish next month in 2 weeks. Obi-Wan is what's finishing. So we can do a bit of a halftime recap for The Boys, which is
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
And then we'll tackle the Obi-Wan and a little bit of Ms. Marvel because that's out as well. I've been enjoying that. I've been
enjoying that too. I've been enjoying it too.
It's good, man. Come on, the actress they got for Kamala Khan. Love the energy.
Perfect. Yeah, she's great.
I would love to have a little sister like that.
I know, right? I really
so
would
dorky.
too. I really would too. And she's literally playing all of us who watch, right? If you think about it.
Exactly.
She's the fan perspective.
Yes. She's the fan that got the powers. So it's,
right. It's so awesome.
Oh man. All right, Derek. We're gonna end the show here.
Alrighty.
Where's our thing? Where's our there we go. We want to thank all our most recent followers like Steam Hulker. Oh, where did the bed music go? Oh no. Hey, thanks, Derek.
Every time I wake up.
Yeah, like Steam Hulker, Nap 11362, Enders Gaming 14, Argonisbeer, Jessica Castro, and everyone else. Thank you so much. If you were listening to us on a podcast feeder somewhere like Spotify, thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate it. You can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/quitstallingus, or on Twitter @quitstallingus, where you could also see when we go live. You can check us out on Instagram, where we've been posting more stuff lately @quitstalling, on youtube.com/quitstallingus, where we stream live same time as we do on Twitch. So check that out and watch our VODs that are going up as well from time to time here and there. And of course, any podcatcher out there, Spotify, Google Play, the Apple Podcasts app, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and everywhere else you can get us. All right. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Derek.
Yes.
When people aren't watching the Quitstalling Geekcast, where can they find you on the interwebs?
You guys can find me at Sensei Humor on Twitch. I'm streaming Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Changed it up a little bit, so you guys can find me there. I'm also on Twitter, so that's Sensei Humor _ if you want to check out some of my content on YouTube, which I would also appreciate. It's Sensei Humor as well. But other than me, where can we find our beloved Heralds?
Oh, I don't know where that guy is, but this Herald. No, you guys can catch me at Herald Plays on Twitter and on Instagram. And yeah, we're just enjoying every week that we get to do the Quetzalcoatl Geekcast. We're putting out more stuff, and me and Derek are cooking up some stuff as well. So
Yes,
hope you guys pay attention to the socials because, man, it's been fun making stuff again. You know.
Yes. Feels good, man. It feels good.
So good, Derek. I love your videos on YouTube, by the way. You know, so,
Thank you.
If people haven't checked those out yet, you know, YouTube at Sensei Humor on YouTube.
Yeah, I might be starting a small series too. Sensei lessons with Sensei.
Ooh.
Like teaching some games. It might start with Phasma, so we'll see. For those who maybe want to jump in and feels like it's a little too much to handle, gonna give you little tutorials.
Oh, dude, those are great. I would
Yeah,
love to see that.
I gotta channel my Sensei a little bit. You know, gotta teach. I love helping people out.
That's
so
perfect.
why not, right?
That's perfect.
Right.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Well, why don't you take us away, Sensei?
All right, guys. We appreciate you guys so much for being here, but we will be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, get off your butts. And every time we wake up,
Bye.
I don't know the lyrics, but yeah.
Oh, good stuff, dude.
Yes. Good show.
It was a very good show. Thanks so much, man.
Yes, man. That was a good discussion. Good stuff this week.
I think we're finding that groove again. I think we're I don't know. I'm enjoying our conversations even more. Not that I didn't before, but you know.
Right. Yeah, it's good. A lot of stuff, man. Like out, like right. It's just so many things to talk about in an exciting time right now.
Yeah, like, man, I picked up the Orville again. Yeah, it's good. Have you seen that pirate show I was talking about with Taika Waititi?
No, I need to watch that. What was the show title again?
Our Flag Means Death.
And that's on
HBO.
HBO. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna watch that.
It's
That's good.
hilarious,
Me
man.
and the wifey been wanting to watch stuff. So,
And
yes.
you know, if you wanna talk otaku about Food Wars, because all 5 seasons have been out for a couple of years now, so it's something that you and I can
yeah, I can start getting into that. And we can discuss. I'm down.
Dude, it's so good. I didn't think I'd like it. It's one of those, like, I was like, you know, people recommended it. I'm gonna check it out, and it's so good.
And you gotta watch it like, whoa, it's so good, right?
Yeah,
right.
like the first few episodes, I was just like, okay, I'll power through, and then it hooked me. Every episode from then on was just like, okay, what happens next? Okay, and it's like 20-30 minutes, so it's easy to to just get into. Yeah,
that's good, man.
So okay, so what's on your agenda for games for the rest of the week? Oh, for this upcoming week, I mean.
Upcoming week, I think I'm gonna try to finish Maneater, just to get it done with. I did get Mario Strikers. I want to maybe play that a little bit.
It looks good. I saw the.
Yeah, I have it. I was able to play a little tiny bit, but not a whole lot. So might just do a little bit of that. More freaky games on Friday. I'm not sure which game, but I might try the Mortuary Assistant. God help me. But
I haven't heard of that, but that sounds like fun.
Sure, fun might be the perfect word, but it looks horrifying. It's definitely a spooky game.
Oh, it's realistic looking. Okay.
Yeah, it's very scary, and I'm gonna have to bite the bullet there and just try that out. So that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have to find a game we can play together.
Yeah, we gotta definitely play something too. I would definitely want to get into a game.
Because like, you'll wake up now for your stream, so.
Yes.
It'd be nice to like do something in the like. It'd be my morning. We could just like collaborate on.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Let's find a game and play. I'd be so down, dude.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh, you know what? We'll end the stream here. I gotta ask you about something. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Thank you guys.
Every time I wake